How you doing, fellow YouTubers? It's Nocturnal Repair again. Um, just a quick video on our oven stopped working. Also, the broil stopped working. And basically, we did diagnosis, and my wife helped me. And the elements went out at the same time. They didn't go out like one went out and then the broil went out. They both went out and then they came back on. And so the very first thing we did was we took the elements out and we didn't do a very good job of cleaning that. Both elements went out and then it came back on. So what we did is a continuity test, and we disconnected the oven from an electrical outlet, and then we took the elements out and basically did an ohm test, and anywhere from 10 to 100 ohms, the elements were actually good. So the only other thing it could be is the common, this thing needs to be clean, common circuit board, which I picked up today at a appliance repair parts center. Y'all gotta excuse me because I'm actually a drunken droner, and right now I feel real good. Got a brand new one here, just need to install it. I'll show you how I got to mine here in a very second. It was about 120 bucks versus buying another stove because your stove doesn't work. What I do is take these screws out here because I guess normally just the top will pop off, and instead of taking the whole complete assembly on the back, y'all gonna have to forgive me. I'm not a appliance repair guy, but I'll tell you what, you have to figure some things out for yourself. We bought a book years ago, has to be 15-20 years ago, one of those mail order things, and ever since then we read the book and we repair our washer or dryer and refrigerator. I have a video on that where the ice wasn't coming out. These are things we learned ourselves. We just try to stay and maintain and be self-sufficient as much as possible. Anyway, I took these screws out. Which was really weird is these screws are different from any screws I've ever encountered. They're actually an 8mm head, but these guys here. Let me see if I can get that. You have to excuse my fingernails. I'm a master certified technician by day. But that thing there, that is crazy. But you know what? I forgot to bring my 8mm socket from work home. And lo and behold, I actually had one in this little kit here that I've had for years. I mean, that little smudge there, that's from paint from, I would say at least 10 years ago, because I was putting up all kinds of pictures and whatnot. And that tip actually happened to be inside this kit. Can you believe it? Can't focus. Sorry about that, but you get the gist of it. Anyway, got those screws out. It's kind of lifted up on the panel here, and lo and behold, that guy is right there, and it actually kind of just flips forward and just sit there and chill. But there was also two screws on the left and right just below this panel. But what I'm gonna do is, did you see that? Oh my God! Anyway, I'm gonna get this all unplugged and make sure that when I'm unplugging it, I don't unplug it all at the same time. It's kind of like doing spark plug wires on a vehicle. When you're going to change them, don't take them all off at once. Do them one by one. Bake, broil, you know, so on and so forth. Cylinder 1, cylinder number 2, you know. Got my circuit board all switched out, but I ran into a snafu here. This wire here, in a Rambo moment, because I was like, I guess I was feeling strong or something, but I actually pulled the spade out, so I had to get the handy dandy ultimate tool out. It's a piece of crap, but I've got 11. It's worth more than your house. Anyway, I got it all hooked up. About to throw it back in here, and we'll be back. Well, that's pretty freaking handy. I got it all bolted back in, but I forgot to take the glass off of this one and put it on that one. Oh my goodness. I just consist of popping these clips out. But anyway, I'll be back, man. So after prying and prying, thinking these little clips actually released this casing to put in, and I'm like, wait a minute, this ain't working. And I'm like, wait a minute, it has the same mounting plastic here, and there, and here. What I just figured out is this peels off, and you put it on the new one. I'll be back, man. I'm back, guys. I apologize for the smudges and everything. Nobody wants to look at that. But anyway, I got everything hooked back up. And this video is purely to give you information on what your problem may be. I mean, this is my first time. First time you, first time me, Daniel-san. I turned the bake on 400. The bake wasn't working. The broil wasn't working, according to my wife. And I smell some heat. Yes, we have heat. Yep, as you can tell by the little smoke. Shout out to my niece. Came over here and hooked up the stove. You know, cleaned it out for us. Binky Binks. It works. Lovely. Hope it works out for you. Like I said, take it apart and ohm out your heating elements, and they should have at least 100 ohms to down to 10. That means they have continuity. If they both have continuity, your heating and your bake element and your broil element, most likely it's the control panel. Just replace that bad boy. Feeling like a boss. Results up. Yep, we're good, son. It's been another nocturnal repair, aka the Drunken Droner. Check out our next video. Dropping July 4th. Peace.